full advantage of MSC Cruises, but also what's new with MSC Cruises. So, Michael, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, Tani, thank you so much for having me. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for taking some time and being a part of this exciting webinar. I'm Michael. I'm the Business Development Manager for MSC Cruises, and I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to share a couple of great new itineraries, ports, and exciting adventures for you to hopefully see you on board one of our fantastic award-winning ships across North America, Europe, South America, all over the place. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, yeah?
Yep, absolutely. Don't forget, guys, I'll be manning that Q&A in that chat box, so hit me with your questions.
Amazing. All right. Well, let's start off with a little bit about who is MSC Cruises. MSC Cruises, let's start first of all, it's a private company. It's MSC Cruises is owned by the MSC Group, and MSC stands for Mediterranean Shipping Company. We are the world's third largest cruise brand. We have 24 ships going to over 250 destinations. We are the market leaders in Europe, in South Africa, in the United Arab Emirates. We're growing very quickly also in our Asian markets, but in North America is where our next focus is, and we're growing very quickly here in this side of the planet. Right now, we sail from Miami, we sail from Port Canaveral, in November, just about what, 2 months now? Yeah, 2 months now. We'll be celebrating 1 year in Galveston, Texas, which is insane. I remember when I first started, we were talking about opening up this fabulous new port, and now we're really close to celebrating 1 year sailing from Galveston, Texas. And just as also as exciting, we are about to finish up our first season in Alaska. So we sailed from Seattle to Alaska, and it's been such a great season for us so far. I'll be sure to talk a little bit about those itineraries in just a moment. But this is where we sail from North America, and we're really excited about all the exciting itineraries that we have available for you to enjoy. Some new ports and some new ships that I want to talk about so that you are aware about what we have going on is, let's talk about the Poesia. That is our ship that is currently in Seattle doing 7 night sailings to Alaska. She leaves on Mondays from Seattle, and before she made her way to Seattle for the inaugural Alaska season, we did a huge remodel of the entire ship. We modernized it. We added a brand new spa facility. So once you're done doing these fabulous excursions in Alaska after a full long day of activities and adventure, come on back to the Poesia and enjoy some relaxing time in our fantastic Aria Spa. We also added some specialty dining venues on the MSC Poesia, including one of my favorites, Butcher's Cut, which is our steakhouse. They have this delicious at the end. I mean, look, calories don't count when you're on vacation, but at the end of your meal, they have this banana date pudding with the banana ice cream.
Did you just
Out of
say
this world.
banana date pudding?
Yes, it's so
Oh my
good.
goodness.
I know. And when I heard we added the steakhouse to Poesia, I was just like, oh my goodness. If I needed just one more reason, right, to go on this trip to Alaska, here it is. We also added
I
specialty
love a
sushi.
good date. Really quick before you move on, I want to say this really quick about MSC. I love dates, like such a great food for me. But I love coming on MSC because with the European flair that you guys bring, you always have those great kind of European. You see them a little bit
Yes.
more in Europe than you do in North America. So I love that you bring that flair into all your
Oh
cruises.
my goodness. Yes, we want to make sure we don't lose, our heritage. Our story began in Europe, right? So we want to make sure we provide those European flavors, the European style with that American comfort. So absolutely, it's definitely a fan favorite. We also added a sushi specialty dining restaurant, which is really great too. My wife loves going there whenever we sail to have this phenomenal sushi. They have this really delicious fried rice too. Like, I'm talking about food all the time. I'm gonna be get really hungry and probably have an early dinner based on this. But that's our ship that we have in Alaska. She's going to soon wrap up her first season, but it's been so well that we already announced we're coming back next year. So if you missed this season, not to worry. We have next season to look forward to, and we're really excited to build on that momentum from 26 and build it into 27. Our new terminal, which again in November she'll be a year old, it's a terminal Pier 16 in Galveston, Texas. We're really happy about all the progress that we've made on this terminal and in this community specifically. When we decided to begin service in Galveston, we really wanted to reimagine the concept of what it was to cruise from the moment you arrived to the moment you returned. And we made this terminal just a beautiful, easy to use terminal from the moment you arrive to the moment you get back, clear immigration, and return home. The MSC Seascape is our award-winning ship. Last year, it won an award by Forbes Travel as one of the best ships for cruise for families to travel with us. The Seascape carries just over 5,800 guests, but my favorite part of this ship is that there's so much outside space. You get to really be in those moments where you're enjoying a beautiful, sunset. Maybe have a glass of wine with your family, your friends, capturing some great memories, getting some great photos. The ship has just some phenomenal views all outside. It's just a great place to capture content everywhere. You can become an influencer. Seriously, take some photos. This ship is built to create your career and as an influencer. There's so many great photo ops, and it has a great lineup of specialty dining as well. We've really tailored the experience to ensure that you are having a very authentic experience with us. We make sure that you have, again, that European cuisine, that European experience with some American comforts. We've made sure that we've also tailored some of our shows and entertainment so that we really bring this wonderful experience to everybody in the entire family. Currently, the Seascape is doing 7 nights from Galveston, going to Costa Maya, Mexico, Cozumel, and Islas del Roatan, Honduras. So I had a chance to sail this itinerary back in May, and we had a phenomenal time. The food was amazing. A lot of Texas cuisine, a lot of Southern cuisine is also on the ship. So again, calories do not count when you're on vacation. So don't worry, all is good. Our new terminal in the Port of Miami, which I guess you could still use new because she's just over a year old. April of last year, we inaugurated this new terminal. This is one of the world's most advanced, one of the most modern, and one of the largest terminals on the planet. She has the ability to embark and disembark 35,000 people in a single day. And we haven't hit that milestone, but just to show you all the growth and what we're trying to do in the cruise capital of the world in the Port of Miami. This terminal was built very thoughtfully. We wanted to make sure that customers had that big connection to the ocean the moment they arrived. Floor to ceiling glass windows. Security is plenty and easy to navigate. We do really well with families, so we wanted to make sure that we made a family-friendly area as well. If you're sailing in our yacht club experience, for those of you who may not know what that means, don't worry. In just a few minutes, I'll be talking about it. Your butler is there waiting for you from the moment you arrive to escort you through security. If you arrived early, not to worry. You're going to have a lounge that is waiting for you, built with some little snacks, some drinks to wait while you are ready to board. And it's just a fabulous terminal. It's large, it's spacious, and it's easy to navigate as well. From the moment you arrive to the moment you get back, we made sure that it's easy, it's smooth, and it's clear for you to have a fantastic time, whether you're about to leave or you're returning back home. The MSC World America is our flagship. It's our newest ship here in North America. She leaves from Port of Miami, does 7 nights to Eastern and Western Caribbean. She is the largest ship in our fleet. I believe in terms of industry-wise, she may be the largest, like 6th or 7th in the industry. But I had a chance to sail last year in May, and I went with my family, and we just had a phenomenal time. I love how there's something to do for everybody in the family on this ship. The ship is divided into 7 unique districts. This is the World Promenade, which is one of my favorite places to be and to hang out, especially at night. There's so many different activities, pop-up shows, live music, entertainment. In fact, in this area, one of the nights we have our silent disco party. It is so fun, especially because it's at night. So the whole little ship area around there lights up. You have your headphones. You're having a great time with everyone there. You have the ocean in the background, the ocean breeze everywhere. I mean, there's just something electric about having a silent disco party in this part of the ship. And then, of course, you have one of my favorite attractions. This is a slide that goes down over 11 slides, over 11 stories here. It's a dry slide, so it's great. So you don't have to like go and change because you're all wet from the water or anything. You just have to get to enjoy it. It's the way I used it. I didn't use the elevator. That's how I went down all these stairs. So it's a great opportunity for those folks that want to enjoy a little bit of adrenaline. We have our All-Star Sports Bar there where you can catch all the latest games. When I went, there was some basketball games that we got to see. It was really cool to see that environment really lit up with everybody and all those fans enjoying the game at the All-Star Sports Lounge. The High Trails Ropes Course is also an area that we have on World America. It's a complimentary actually activity. My wife really enjoyed it. She had a chance to go up and down those ropes courses. It was a lot of fun. And at the end, it ends with a cool little zip line that kind of goes over the World Promenade. So for those of you looking for that adrenaline, you're definitely going to get it on this ropes course. And then you have Cliffhanger, our only overwater swing ride at sea. I did this a couple times. It's a lot of fun when you get a chance to go. It takes you literally over the water. I did it when we were sailing. I did it at night. We did it at sunset. It was a lot of fun, really great. Captured some great photos. and definitely if you like adrenaline or any of that stuff, that's your attraction for you to enjoy it. This was one of my favorite places to relax, especially after dinner. You get to walk around the World Galleria. There's live music, there's shopping, there's nightlife, there's a lot of specialty dining options, there's stores, there's entertainment that happens spontaneous as well. It's a great place to relax, people watch as well. It's a great area to enjoy what the ship has to offer. The roof is an LED roof, which changes artwork every single hour. So again, a great place to kind of relax, unwind, take some photos, and enjoy all the ship's nightlife activity. Our next world-class ship that will be arriving to North America will be the MSC World Atlantic. She's arriving next year, November, and will call Port Canaveral as her home port. She'll be doing 7-night sailings, going to the Eastern and Western Caribbean. So we are thrilled that we will be having a second world-class ship in North America. World America has been a home run for us and for clients that have sailed her. People really have enjoyed what we have to offer in our world-class ships, and we couldn't be more excited to add an additional world-class ship to Port Canaveral next year. So right around the corner. I know we just said August is wrapping up. This year's going by quicker. I'm sure before we know it, we're going to be saying, my goodness, I was just talking about World Atlantic, and here we are. She's sailing, ready to go in November for next year. We're excited that we're going to have some new venues that are going to be unique to World Atlantic. There's a couple that I'd like to share with you guys today. There is the Viva la Música venue, which is going to be a live music hall featuring Latin artists and bands. It's going to be a great place to enjoy maybe some drinks, enjoy some live music, relax with some friends and family. And it's just going to be a very vibrant new venue that celebrates Latin culture with live music, dancing, and a completely full energetic nightlife experience. So I'm really excited about this particular new venue, Viva la Música. I hope for those of you who get a chance to go on World Atlantic, we'll be able to see you dancing at this new venue for us. For families, we're going to have this new venue that will join the World Atlantic portfolio of venues. It's called the Clubhouse, and it's going to be a family and retro-inspired place that brings families together with classic like table games, bumper cars, basketball, roller skating, and many more activities for the whole family. We have a partnership with Lego, and we'll have a very heavy Lego presence in this area for families to enjoy, interact, and build Legos together. My son, he's about to be 5. He loves Legos, and I remember we were part of a meeting and he saw something about this Lego, and he was so excited. So it's going to be a great opportunity for those folks who have families and enjoyed the Lego experience to have a great experience with us on World Atlantic. We have a Lego Family Kids Show and a parade. It's so fun, and it's great that we'll be introducing the Clubhouse concept on this ship for our customers sailing on World Atlantic from Port Canaveral. I want to also share some new dining venues that we added to existing ships. MSC Seashore is the ship that we currently have in Port Canaveral. She does 3 and 4 night sailings from Port Canaveral right now, going to our private island in the Bahamas. We added 2 new complimentary venues, our Red Cactus Barbecue and Ribs, a little bit of some Southern cuisine for folks to enjoy. It's near our pool, so you don't have to like go get out, change, go to main dining or something. Maybe you want a quick little snack, little bite before you have dinner later that night. You'll be able to swing by and enjoy some great barbecue and some great views of the ocean. So it's a great place to relax, enjoy, get some food in a very casual environment. We also added the Chicken Man, also near one of our main pool areas. Again, for those folks seeking for some food, some chicken, and want to enjoy some great views of the ocean as well, want to have a little bite before a late night dinner, we'll be able to provide this complimentary venue. They're already installed, already ready to go and operational on the MSC Seashore for our customers to enjoy right now. Some of the reviews that we've initially got, it's pretty good. There's some great sauces out there that really make this dish really stand out. So I'm looking forward to hopefully myself sailing on this ship and giving it a try later in the fall or winter of this year. So let's talk about who the MSC customers, folks that really enjoy, the MSC experience, how it works really well for you. We do really well with families, multi-generational families. Our programming for children is something that is very unique and I think really special. I love talking about my experience sailing MSC as a customer. I love that our kids program, there's a lot of activities for them to do, whether that's our trained staff that takes them for lunch, for dinner. They do parades through the ship. They do arts and crafts. They do talent shows, a lot of activities. So it's not just that you are in a room for the children to enjoy, but it's a lot of activities that can be provided for the children that is included with your cruise fare. But what for me that I really enjoy is that my son is about to be 5. We love that they're in the kids club. There's open house sessions where you're able to play and do activities as a family. So that was really cool, and I really enjoy that. My son enjoys it too. He loves to participate in family activities. So we'll build little Legos, build arts and crafts, little houses, draw, you name it. And our ships have the ability to do that. They have open house nights where it's open for families to kind of be a part of it and enjoy some activities as a family. So let's talk about our experiences, right? I previewed Yacht Club, but let's start with the full 4 that we have. Before we start talking about, the experiences concept, MSC, you purchase this there's 2 different fares, right? So if you want to sail with MSC, you have to decide which fare type you want. The first fare is our bundled one, which comes with our premium drinks and Wi-Fi bundled as a package. This fare covers all drinks priced $16 and below. Sometimes people say, well, Michael, look, I don't really drink alcohol. The drink package doesn't really resonate with me, or that doesn't really make sense. Our drink package covers all non-alcoholic drinks as well. So it just provides tremendous value when you sail with us. If you like your water bottles, your freshly squeezed orange juice, your specialty coffee, you like your sodas, and you don't want to have a bill at the end, you want to have that truly all-inclusive experience, this is definitely the way to go. And maybe
If you're
you're
on the
able
new ships too, don't forget they have the fresh squeezed juices, the smoothies, and the delicious mocktail menus.
Oh yes, absolutely. And that juice bar that we have, that orange juice, oh my goodness, it is incredible. And it's unlimited. No alcohol drinks, unlimited. You can have as many orange juices, specialty coffees. Have you been on the World America ship where the specialty coffee, the coffee emporium? Those coffees
No,
are incredible.
I have not. I missed that one, unfortunately, but I have heard such great things about that space in general because, people just love to, a coffee shop is, so even at home, we go to coffee shops. So I've heard such great things about that space. I've been on most of your ships and I have not been on the world class yet. So that's
Oh
next
my
on my
goodness.
list.
Add that to the list because I think,
Yes.
look, if you love coffee, there's coffees from around the world that we have at this coffee emporium, and your drink package works there. So you don't just have to have your normal coffee. You can go in there, swing by for some Italian espresso or cappuccino. I mean, there's a lot of variety there. And it's, again, coffees from around the world. You're going to love it. And it's just what the doctor ordered when you go in. It's amazing. So yeah, the drink package is extremely valuable and provides just, again, great value for you as a customer. If you want like a beer or a glass of wine or a cocktail later, $16 and below, it covers it, right? On our world class ships, we'll stay on that topic. There's a specialty bar concept. It's called Elixir. And in this bar, they have these specialty cocktails. I love a good old fashioned. And in this bar, they make a really cool ice cube where they have the MSC branded logo on it and they have a little smoke on it. It's really, really cool concept. And they have different variations of different cocktails that they make a little show for you. That one I know costs $20 for that cocktail. In this case, if you have that drink package and you want to enjoy that cocktail, all you do is pay the difference, the $4 difference. So it's a great opportunity for you if you're seeking to enjoy maybe one of those specialty cocktails and check it out. You'll be able to enjoy it at this specialty cocktail bar and only pay the difference. Most of our bars, I want to say like 90% of them, covers everything that you're looking for. Almost all of our customers enjoy what they're looking for with a drink package and don't have to do that. So there's something to think about, and there's something for everybody to enjoy as well. Our premium drink package also works on our private island of Ocean Key. So it's great to, when you get off the ship, you're at our fabulous island. You get to enjoy your water bottles, your sodas, and maybe if you want a nice cold beer while you're at the beach, you get to enjoy that and relax as well. The Wi-Fi that's included on this as well is included. It's unlimited Wi-Fi for you to send messages, check your emails and whatnot. You'll be able to check with family, maybe send a photo to some friends back home. Say, hey, look, I'm on the ship. You should have been here. I told you to come. Here's a photo of me enjoying all these desserts and this beautiful view of the ocean. So there's that inclusion as well. If you're traveling with a minor, like, in my case, if I'm traveling with my wife and my son and I want the all-inclusive, the drinks and Wi-Fi bundled rate, My wife and I would get the premium drink package, and my son would automatically default to the minors package. So again, it's a great value for you if you're looking for that. If you don't want to have a bill, you just want to have that truly all-inclusive experience, this is definitely the way to go. The second rate that we offer is our cruise only rates. And for those that's for the folks that want to pay for things as they go. We want to make sure we also have that option for those customers that are seeking to tailor their experience every single day. Perhaps maybe they're fine going to our main restaurants, going to our buffets, and with the water, the regular coffee, the iced tea, the lemonade that we do offer, that's fine for them, and they'll buy things as they go. We want to make sure that they have that. So they'll just pay for drinks a la carte, the Wi-Fi, they'll add it if they need to. Listen, sometimes you just want to go on a 7-night cruise and completely disconnect from the world. I get that. So if you want to just pay for things as you need them, the cruise only way is the way to go to meet those needs.
And if you're working for us, we can always price it both ways for you. So if you're just not sure, don't worry. You're going to give us a call, create your cruise. We're going to help you by pricing that both ways. And then based on what your personal vacation needs are, you can decide which one of those works best for you. Okay, this
Absolutely.
is great. We have some questions as well. So I'm going to let you
Sure.
talk about this, and then we're going to go through some questions before we move on to the next thing.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about these three and then we'll get some questions in. Amazing. So let's start with our experiences. MSC has 4 experiences. We have Bella, Fantastica, Aria, and Yacht Club. Let's start with the Bella experience. When you select the Bella experience, you're getting our best price in the category of your choosing, right? But in exchange for the best price, there comes certain restrictions, right? So you won't be able to select your cabin or what time you want to have dinner. You're getting the best rate. In exchange for that, those are the restrictions that come with it. This works really well if you are really looking for, if you're very sensitive with pricing, you want to make sure that maybe, I had a good example of this one client that we had who wanted to bring the whole family, the big family reunion, want to get a group. And they wanted the Bella because they were paying for the whole thing and just wanted, if anybody wants something different, they can buy it on their own. I promise the cruise, they can book it them anything else themselves extra. It's a great option for those folks that are really looking for a specific price point and they'll pay for things as they need. The Bella experience is a great opportunity for that. I always suggest though to start in the Fantastica experience because it's usually just a little more. And look, when you're on vacation, you want to have the best flexibility and the best opportunities for you to maximize your time with us, right? So with Fantastica, you get to pick where your cabin is, you get to pick what time you want to have dinner. And if you need to make a cruise move, like if something happens, like you make a reservation and maybe a week later you call and you need to change it for some reason, you couldn't get off work or something, we can do that cruise move for the next month. So there's a nice little built-in support there for you to have that flexibility with us. In my case, I always like talking about this. I really think it drives the message home. Whenever I'm sailing with like my mom needs to take certain medication at a certain time and then immediately go have dinner. So I have to select Fantastica so that I know exactly what time is
Yep,
dinner and when my mom has to have her medicine. So it's a great
absolutely. I think
opportunity.
I like the difference between those two is kind of talking about that. Like Bella is for if none of these things on this list is important to you and your stateroom location isn't important to you. I think that's a big part of Bella and maybe the biggest reason in our experience that people don't necessarily buy the Bella experience over the Fantastica is because you just have no option to choose where you're going to be on board and your dining time. So having those two things, usually with the price point, makes Fantastica worth it for most guests. Most guests. Some people, again, like you said, are just they don't care. They just want to get on board. They want to pay the lowest price. Bella is great for them. Bella and Fantastica, just so everyone understands, will work on inside rooms, ocean view rooms, balcony rooms. And then once you get up into those upgraded rooms is when we start talking about Aria and Yacht Club. So while we're talking about the staterooms themselves, you can do Bella on inside ocean view or balcony and guarantee only. Or you can do Fantastica, and that's why the upgraded room has a little price tag on there. Because let's say you take a balcony, but you want a higher deck or you want specifically midship or whatever you want to be location wise. It's an upgraded room for a small fee. They just tier that price point based on the locations and the more desirable locations.
Yeah, and it's a great opportunity for you to really understand what is it that you're looking for and get the best value for your vacation for sure. The next experience that I enjoy talking about is Aria as well. Aria works really well for those folks who want to have a holiday and not necessarily live on a schedule. It does really well also for people who are looking for wellness trips. And it also does excellent with families. And allow me to explain. I love using myself as an example. I've sailed quite often on MSC, and I bring my family. So I talk about my examples. I think it really illustrates some of these points to a lot of our customers. Is that, when I travel with my family, my son, he's about to be 5, as you know, and sometimes it's really difficult to get him out of the pool. He's having a great time at the water park. He's loving the slides. He's loving life and everything. And we got to go. Oh, it's time to go because we have a dinner at 7:30. We got to go. We got to change, get ready. When you select the ARIA experience, you have this thing called your choice dining. You get to have dinner whenever you want, as long as the restaurant's open. You go to ARIA. The system already knows that you're a client that selected the ARIA experience. You get to have dinner whenever you want. There's no set reservation. You just show up. Hello, my name is Michael. I'm here to, for the dinner, and they'll be seating you right then and there to enjoy your spot with us with ARIA. So it's great for families that want that flexibility, right? Another folks that I mentioned was wellness, right? When you select ARIA, your entire journey, you get access to our ARIA spa. And that is a facility that has the private jacuzzis, the aromatic showers. We have a salt room on our ships. We have a snow room also as well in some of our ships. This snow room, look, I'm from South Florida, so the moment it drops below like 70 degrees, I'm freaking out. But I'm told it's really good for your skin. You go in there
It's
for like
nice.
20 minutes. Right? It's like you go to the sauna and then you go to the snow room, right? Like that's the
So
transition.
yeah, the contrast therapy, I mean, there's so much research into that too, but we actually had someone here that asked, is the Oreo worth it? And I want to say something about your spas in particular because MSC does spas so well. And again, I mentioned you bring the European flair. I think you definitely do that with the spa as well. When you come into the spa, the Oreo spas are like not only visually stunning, but the array of treatments is a lot more diverse than everyone else's, I'd say, offerings, kind of branching into all areas of the world. And the thermal suites, which is what you get with the Aria, is fantastic because first of all, it's very ambient. Like everything's really pretty. It feels really nice in there. Everything feels very upscale. But you can do all that contrast therapy. And then also, I love the solarium. So the solarium, again, is not necessarily wellness based, but I love a jacuzzi. Like I want a nice big jacuzzi experience. I want to relax in there after I get out of the spa. And that is the best place to go because that's going to have, a little less crowds, a little bit more space, a little bit more quiet in that particular area. So if you are into wellness or spa or things like that, then yes, the Aura experience is 100% worth it for you.
1,000. Yes, I couldn't agree more. It's very relaxing to just go enjoy. It's more space. There's a little bar also there too, more loungers for you to catch some sun, read a book, just relax. It's a very much tailored for folks looking for wellness, folks who are looking to take a break from living off an agenda or off on a schedule. They want to just really disconnect. This is a great experience for you to unwind, relax, however long your journey is with us on the ARIA experience. There's a couple of also benefits that I'll touch upon. It's available in balconies and suites only, so you get the best and the biggest ones in that category. You get priority boarding. You get free continental breakfast and stateroom delivery. But I think one of my favorites is you get a welcome bottle of prosecco and chocolate, which I don't know a better way to kick off a vacation, right? A little bottle of prosecco,
And
some
you come
chocolate.
into the room and it's set up really nice for you.
Boom. It's nice. Here you
We're going to
go.
go into
Welcome.
Yacht Club and all that here in just a minute, but I think this is a good time for us to hit some of these questions if you're ready.
Let's do it.
Okay, perfect. All right. So one guest actually was asking about the priority boarding and how that works for Aria. So I know it kind of depends on which terminals that you're in and around the world and all of that, but can you kind of go over what you can expect if you're in an Aria class and you're doing priority boarding?
Yeah, so the first customers to board our ship are customers who have selected the Yacht Club experience, and then right after that is Aria, right? Aria and our high tier loyalty members like Blue Diamond and Diamond, those are the ones that are board as well. But Aria, you're the next one to board on the ship. And it's great because it really gives you that head start. I remember, look, every time I'm ready to board a ship, MSC, I've sailed so many times, but it's like the first time. I can't wait. I'm excited to check out this venue. I haven't seen this part of the ship yet. Or, oh, look, before anyone arrives, let me capture some content. Let's take some photos. Let me try some of the juices out over here. I mean, there's so much you can do. And having that priority boarding really allows you to get that headway, that start over everyone else.
And just a quick follow-up there. This particular guest wants to know because they are set for a later boarding time. But if you are in Aura and you are in a yacht club, you are not fighting the whole crowds that are trying to board the ships. As
No.
he mentioned, these are big ships, so it is possible for you to come earlier than your check-in time when you're in those and be boarded. Of course, it will all be dependent on what's going on in the terminal. So if you show up too early or something, you might be waiting. But that is a benefit, I think, of booking those upgraded classes on MSC is that you don't have to fight the line. So you can come a little bit earlier. You can be one of those first people on board to take advantage of all those things. So
And there's an
it's
area to check in just for you as well. For Aria guests have a little area too that you can just come on in and somebody will be there quickly to assist you.
perfect. There was one more up here. Somebody wants to know, actually, most of these are leaning towards the yacht club. So we'll get to some more once we get to the yacht club.
Okay, amazing. Well, great segue because here we go, our own section of the MSC Yacht Club. The Yacht Club has been a home run for MSC and for clients who have had the chance to experience this award-winning product. And it is the way I like to start it off with the Yacht Club is the moment you arrive to the terminal, the butlers are there waiting to escort you through security. They'll grab your luggage for you, help you and make your way through security in a very quickly, smooth way. In our terminal in Miami and a couple terminals globally that we own, there's lounges. If the ship's not ready or you arrived really early, maybe you had a really early morning flight, you go to this lounge where you can relax, have a drink, have some snacks while the ship is cleared, and you are the first to board. And think of these lounges like those airport lounges, like I talk about it like, the American Express Centurion Lounge kind of concept. You get these really beautiful setup. So you get to really start your vacation and be ready to be the first to board the ship. And once you are there, you are brought into our top sail lounge, which is our area to welcome our customers in the yacht club. There's live music. The bar is ready to go for all your drink needs. It has little bites, little appetizers. You are ready to go and use your stateroom. If for some reason your stateroom is not available yet, the butler will hold your luggage and will put it in your stateroom so that you can kick off your vacation in style. Maybe you want to get ready, just jump in the pool, or you want to go check out and do a full self-guided tour of the entire ship. You can go ahead and get started, or you want to just try one of our famous pizzas that we have, right? I mean, people love our pizza. You want to go see what it's all about, you just run on over there and get it for you. The Yacht Club experience has its own private gourmet restaurant for some really out of this world meals. They're incredible. You have your own private butler, your own concierge team. You have your own pool. You have your own private entertainment. It's that ship within a ship concept. I mean, you can stay in the yacht club the entire time and just be there for all 7 nights. And maybe occasionally you go out to the rest of the ship to explore. However you wish to customize your trip, the yacht club is there to be your private little getaway to relax, enjoy in this highly elevated hospitality experience for you on your journey with us. This yacht club the yacht club restaurant that you see here on the screen, if you time it right, if there's no reservation required, right? But if you time it right, you go and you catch some of the best sunsets in the world. You have a nice dinner, you time it right. I mean, it is incredible. You have your own Swarovski staircase too. I mean, you've seen the photos. When you sail with MSC, usually people post and stand in front of those Swarovski staircases. Yacht Club gets its own staircase for that, so they get to do that
Less
on their
people in
own.
your photos.
Yeah, exactly. Right there you go.
I have
But
to
this is
say, I like Yacht Club is I've done a lot of ships. I mean, anyone who's been on here before has been following us. I've sailed on almost every single new ship that's come out in the last 10 years. And Yacht Club always continuously blows my mind in the hospitality sector. The butlers that you hire and the concierge team that you have are second to none in the industry. And I love talking about them because it's so it's that kind of concept of like, what does a butler do for me? Well, let me tell you, on MSC, you're not going to have to wonder because they're going to tell you what they're going to do for you. They're not going to come in and be like, what can I do for you? How can I help you? They're going to notice you ate the chocolate chip cookie, not the peanut butter cookies. They're going to bring you
yep.
2 chocolate chip cookies the next night. They're going to ask you what kind of candy you like, what you want to drink, and make sure your room is always stocked in it. They're going to catch you when you're walking down the hallway and say, oh, where are you going? Let me catch the elevator for you and make sure it doesn't
Mhm.
stop on any other floors. So I would like to say that for these ship within a ship concepts, you guys do it so well, incredibly
Yeah,
well. And I think if you're looking for that really top shelf white tablecloth experience, you got to try Yacht Club.
and you know what? It's a testament to our onboard staff, our testament to our team who does the training. I mean, it really takes a village to produce such high quality hospitality across the board, day in, day in out. And our butlers, they're kind of like little celebrities, believe it or not. I don't know if you've seen this, but I mean, there are some folks out there who really they start following the butlers on different
Hmm.
contracts. They're like, oh my gosh, this butler that I met on World Europa, he's now going to the Euribia and doing sailing up north in Northern Europe, and now they're going and like it's amazing the hospitality, the friendliness, the details, right? A quick little story here. My son, he's a little bit of a picky eater, but on day two of one of our sailings, the butler already knew that what he liked and already putting in the order before we even like sat down. He knew that my son likes to eat bird, likes quickly stuff, just little thoughtful things that are just you notice them later on and you're like, wow, that was such a cool experience, and it was so thoughtful and detailed of our butler to be able to do those things. So, and that's multiplied across all of our customers. Our staff there is ensured to have the best possible time with us for however long your journey is on and the yacht club experience. In Yacht Club, we have different types of categories, different types of cabins as well to meet all the different needs of our customers that select this award-winning experience. We have our owner suite with the whirlpool bath. We have our Yacht Club duplex suite, which 2 floors, master bedroom, bathroom with bathtub and hairdryer, spacious closet to put away all your stuff for your journey or new things that you buy at the ports of call. Our Yacht Club duplex suite with the whirlpool. I think this is the one I would be at. I would just be in the jacuzzi on this one and just stay there and have my butler bring all my stuff to me, and maybe I get out for dinner. We'll see. But that's a great one for an open living and dining room concept with a comfortable king size bed. And then this is our standard balcony, right? It's our YC1, our Yacht Club duplex suite, which is with most people, it's the biggest amount of categories that we have for the Yacht Club experience, with a spacious wardrobe, bathroom with a large shower, and it's your standard balcony. And we also have interior cabins, right? So if you're looking for an interior suite on the Yacht Club experience, we have that for you. We are a family brand and we welcome families into the Yacht Club experience. We found that there's folks that sometimes they will want to bring the whole family, and maybe mom and dad are in the balcony, and maybe the grandparents are with the child in the interior cabin, right? But then everybody gets that high level hospitality and experience to enjoy. The Yacht Club experience is not just on the ship. If your itinerary touches our private island in the Bahamas of Ocean Key, you have MSC Yacht Club's Ocean House, which is an area dedicated just for the Yacht Club customer. When the ship docks, there's little golf carts that take you from that area all the way to this exclusive beach with their own private restaurant, private beach, our own private entertainment as well. So you can still continue that elevated experience on our private island. They have a lobster roll that is out of this
So
world.
good.
Oh, you know what I'm talking
It's
about.
everyone who has been here knows about the lobster roll.
It's so good. I'm telling you, we're talking about food so much. I might have an early dinner. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, I'm definitely having it early. It's for sure.
Who is a yacht club guest? I love wrapping this section off with the yacht club guest, because I think what we do really well with the yacht club customers, maybe those folks who have experienced other luxury products, but perhaps want to bring their family, but don't want to lose the high level of hospitality, and perhaps also want to have the amenities of a large ship, right? Perhaps, I'll use an example of somebody who actually shared the story with me not too long ago, that it was these grandparents who wanted to bring their grandkids on the yacht club experience. They wanted to have that elevated luxury, but they knew that the Swarovski staircases and the lobster roll and the gourmet restaurant wasn't necessarily a selling point for the child, but perhaps having the amenities of a large ship like the water parks and the kids programming would be something that hits everybody in the whole family, right? Without sacrificing the quality. You get the high level of hospitality, the butlers, the gourmet food, and that ship within a ship concept, right? So you get this beautiful high level experience, and then you also get the amenities of a large ship to use as you need for your family. And again, it's why we do really well with families, to have that catering for folks of all age groups.
Yep. I think before we move on to that, I want to touch on a couple of points here. Is that one, the high medium spender? I think the one thing I can say about Yacht Club is that you get a 5-star top level experience for probably half the price I could see on a luxury yacht. So what I find is that my guests who love that high touch hospitality, they want to feel special. They don't want to wait in lines. They never want to be inconvenienced. They want the top food. They want the top experiences, but they also don't want to be bored. Some people don't care and they can lay around and read a book and watch a movie and enjoy like a little lecture and they're really happy. other guests really need, like, they need a nighttime show. They want a silent disco. They want to have some of that energy on a ship that you can bring to life with a resort style ship. So I feel like if you are looking for that best of both worlds, where you can go watch a show and enjoy a whole high level production, you have, 10 different dining options that you can choose from, but then you also can sneak away and have that quiet and that ultra luxury feel, that private pool area, no crowds, no lines, no inconveniences, then you're a yacht club guest. And I like too that it has an interior cabin because it's not necessarily about the suite. It's about the experience in the yacht club.
Correct. Perfect way to summarize that and transition over to last couple of parts of our presentation today. I really love this part because I think it's
Mhm.
a really good opportunity to really get some great additional value when you sail with us. We have a program called our Status Match program. It's one of the most generous promotions, I think, in the industry. If you have status with another cruise line, we will status match you into our loyalty program called Voyagers Club. It's a great opportunity for you if you wanted to try MSC, but you have status with another cruise line. We'll bring you in and get similar benefits, in some cases even better, from day one. If you don't have status on another cruise line, and this may be your first time you're ever cruising, we also accept hotel status. And we do that because we do really well with first-time cruisers. So obviously, first-time cruisers, they don't have status on another cruise line, but maybe you have a status like Marriott or Hilton. You bring that in,
Yep.
you can get matched into a level that is can enjoy from day one.
If you're higher in Marriott or Hilton, you should look at the chart before you do it. I actually think the point of this whole presentation for us is to teach you guys how to make the most out of booking an MSC cruise. So we went through the different classes and what you can expect experience wise. So you can choose between the Bella, the Fantastica, the Aurea, the Yacht Club. But nobody who's in the travel world should be getting on MSC without getting at least 5% off from doing the status match. Nobody, because there are literally dozens of vendors that you can choose from that you can use this for. And of course, you want to do it right the first time because you can only do it once. So you cannot come back later and say, oh, I, put in my Marriott and I'm gold, but actually I'm platinum with a cruise line. So you want to make sure you're doing it right, you're paying attention, or if you need help with it, we're happy to help over here at Create Your Cruise. But that is the point of this webinar is you're going to book an MSC cruise. Let's make the most about it. Let's get you not only the best deal, but the perfect experience for you as a traveler. And of course, an
Yeah,
offer.
of course, this is the way. We want to make sure you learn how to maximize your experience with us. You get the best bang for your buck, and then we sprinkle in with another additional opportunity for you where you can enjoy up to $250 in onboard credit on select sailing. So make sure you reach out. This ends August 31st, so you still have some time to take advantage of it. But I mean, what a great
Tomorrow, you're going to get
opportunity.
an email about it.
You're gonna get an email. You're gonna also get just you're gonna think about it tonight. You're gonna think about the banana date pudding with the
Oh,
banana ice cream.
I'm definitely going
And
to.
you're gonna
And the
think about
pizza.
that, and you think the pizza, the lobster roll, and you think about all this, the great times you're gonna have on Yacht Club, and take advantage of it because this offer ends August 31st, and we just have a phenomenal itineraries. Whether you select an itinerary here in North America, in Europe, and South America, there's something for everyone, and we're here to deliver just exceptional experiences for you on your holiday with us. And I think
You're
that
going to get
wraps it
it.
up. All
It
right, look at
does.
that, we did it.
We did. We got a couple things. Number one is that you're going to get an email tomorrow with a copy of the recorded version of this. So if you want to share it with friends or you need to reference it again, you have that. We're also going to send you a list of what those sailings are so you can enjoy that up to $250 of onboard credit. Again, you have to book by August 31st, and that is exclusive to Create Your Cruise. So you do not want to call MSC. They're not going to know what you're talking about. But if you call us at Create Your Cruise, then we can help you take advantage of that offer. We have two questions over here that I want to hit really quick. One is military discount. So yes, there's a military discount. Yes, there's couple of different discounts, but they're not stackable. So it's important to know that we'll use whatever discount is highest for you. But if you are using a status match, for instance, you're not going to combine a 10% with another 10%. So yes, there's discounts. No, they're not stackable. Yes, we can help you find the best one for you. One other question here is actually going back to the Yacht Club area in Ocean Key. They would like to know when the new area is going to open.
Very soon. I believe there's some great work that's being done right now on that island. I don't have a date to share at this moment, but we are moving quickly as possible because we are so excited to open up this new area and continue to provide this excellent private island experience. I look, I've been here for about just over 3 years now, and it never fails. People tell me how much they enjoy their time at Ocean Key. So we're just excited to have that project done quickly so you can continue to enjoy Ocean Key with us.
Ocean Key is fantastic. I had the privilege slash experience of during the COVID shutdown, me and Julie, some of you here may know Julie, you've seen her with me doing presentations before. We flew to Bimini and took a boat to Ocean Key, which you cannot do as a regular person. We were going to see the island for a customer who was
Wow.
going to do an experience on there. But we got to go during COVID when there was no people. So it was just us and like a couple little sharks and some trees and birds. And it was amazing. It
Wow.
was just such a beautiful place, but it's better with people. So I'm happy that all of you could go now when there's a lot of fun
That's
and
still a cool
music.
experience, though. I'm glad you
It
got a
was
chance to do that. There you
it
go.
was really cool. It was fascinating. And they talked all about the coral preservation and the reef and all of the things that they're doing on that island, which is amazing. So if you are into that, go learn something too, because they're really trying to do good things over at MSC with this foundation.
I will do a quick little plug for that. Look, sustainability is really important for MSC Cruises, and this private island is a true testament to that vision. That private island, when the MSC Foundation went in to make it the paradise that you see today, it did not look like that. All the green, the grass, the trees, the palm trees, all that was imported and grown there on the island. In fact, National Geographic did a really good documentary. The name escapes me. I want to say it's Building Paradise or Creating Paradise. You can Google it. MSC Foundation, Ocean Key, National Geographic. It's a 3 episode documentary, and it tells you the story of this private island, and it's great. It's really great story, and it shows you all the work that the foundation did to restore this island into the beautiful paradise that our customers get to enjoy almost every single day.
And why it's good for the ocean. Like this is another thing that's great. We're all talking about sustainable travel and ways to make impacts. Using foundations and things like this where they're doing good things for the ocean, there's so much that you can learn from the cruise industry if you're interested in the engineering behind it, because they are really doing things that don't in fact leave any negative impact but instead leave positive impact. So it's great research if anyone has time for it.
There you go. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining. We're so excited to hopefully see you on board one of our ships. Thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, everyone. You all have a great evening, and we will hear from you tomorrow to help you find the best deal on your MSC cruise. You all have a good
Let's
night.
do it. Bye bye, guys.
Bye.